Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the prison called life. Hope you guys are good, man, in the prison called life. It absolutely sucks how everyone is just here and they didn't choose to be here, you know. you know, my thing is that, man, I can only feel for those kids who were born into like extreme poverty, bro. Like, you'll get some people who say, before you come here into this place, you're going to choose your life. You choose your life before you come here. And it's like, I'm sorry, bro, I wouldn't choose poverty. Fuck that shit. It's like, you're going to choose poverty? Come on, bro. That's absolutely insane. No, it's only because your soul, it's all about the soul advancing. Come on, man. While we're still here, does it look like the soul is advancing in any kind of way? Come on, man. These people, man, they like to fool themselves. Let me tell you, man, this place is an absolute prison. You're here against your will. You're going to die against your will. Even the fucking institutions of this world, they don't really want to legalize euthanasia. So if you want to take yourself out, the only way you can do that is through painful methods, instead of just giving you something that, a simple injection that's going to make your heart stop or something. But it's an absolute prison, man. And the world being the prison that is, before you come here, you're going to choose poverty. You're going to choose being born in trash, bro. Like, that's fucked up, man. So the whole thing doesn't make sense. The whole thing doesn't make sense. Who's going to choose these kinds of problems, man? Imagine there are kids out there, they're being born without, any kind of parents. It's like you get born and then your father isn't there. Maybe if I can ran off, then your mom dies while you're still at an early age. Then you have to get raised by your granny. That's fucking insane. In your right mind, can you choose that? I'm sure the people in the spiritual community, they say, yeah, when you're a soul, you can choose that, because it's not about the materialistic aspect of it. It's about the soul, the advancement of the soul. Tell me, man, what special prize does the soul get? I hear people talking about, don't do it, don't off yourself, you're going to fucking being reincarnated into being an animal or something like that. Like, come on, man. Okay, then let's say, I live the perfect spiritual life, and what's going to happen? Am I going to advance into some kind of a god or something? Am I going to advance into some kind of a god? Become like Jesus or Buddha, whoever the Hindu gods are, all of that stuff. Is that what's going to happen? You see, man, that also doesn't make sense. So, like, we're just here, man. We're just here. We just have to carry on with this nonsense, where you have to, once you become an adult, it's basically just having to know how you're going to pay your bills. That's your job as an adult. How am I going to pay my bills? That's all you have to do. Pay your bills every month, and you make sure that you pay your bills. That's all you're going to do till you die. And that's the safest life you can hope for. Hopefully you get some extra time on the side, you're able to focus on your hobbies, go to a vacation. Hopefully the politicians in your country, they don't fucking scam you out of your tax money Well, most countries do that, but if you're in a first world country, then it's much better. You know, for some people, life is better. For some people, life is just trash, you know. So, I mean, if we were to talk about um fucking, how can I say it, you know what, anyway, let me not even go there, because this this might kind of get a bit of, you know, I don't want it to sound like, I don't want a race to get into this, you know. I don't want race to get into this, because I was kind of gonna talk about Africa, and you know, I don't want the race to get into this, but you know, so let's not even go there. But like for me, like man, like seeing the truth at a very young age, um it has totally made me see all the loopholes, you know, into this world, all the dreams that we're being sold. um and, you know, I just can't ever pretend now, you know. I just can't ever pretend like I don't see what I'm seeing, man. I just can't ever pretend like I believe in the people who are leading, who are leading this civilization, you know, if you want to call it a civilization. You know, I just can never pretend, man. Like, we're just born against our own will, you know, and you have to tolerate whatever this is. It doesn't matter how hard your life is, it doesn't matter how unfair life has been to you. You just have to be here, and you have to suck it out, you know. You have to suck it up, you have to thug it out, you know. You have to totally just persevere, man, you know. And when some people, they want to off themselves, people will tell them, no, don't do it, don't off yourself, no, you're going to go to hell. We're already living in hell, you know. Or you talking about flames? Come on, man, in your right mind, do you think a place like that exists? Imagine thinking that, oh, after I die, I'm gonna be in some place filled with fire, you know, the lake of fire, and I'm gonna be burnt. Come on, man. That's a childish mentality. You know, those are the stories you tell to kids so that they can behave. You know, if you don't wash the dishes and do your homework, we're gonna call the boogeyman. You know, so you can kind of see how society just sees us as kids, man. Like we just total kids that have to be controlled, you know. Like we're just kids that have to be controlled. We have to be threatened, you know, just so we can comply to the rules of this prison. Like, it's fucking absurd, man. It's fucking absurd. Like, it just sucks, you know. But anyway, man, I guess we just gotta keep on going, you know. What can we do? This is DeadMf, and I'm signing out.